Hey everybody, welcome back. This is part 9 of our Let's Play series. We're playing as Russia on Deity with the smoother difficulty and AI Plus mods. That's supposed to be, a pretty strong challenge, and at the start of this game I wasn't even sure I would win, but I've pretty much run away with it. I'm headed toward a culture victory. I just have to make sure that Rome doesn't squeak into a science victory, but that's really easy to do. You just sabotage their launch pads with spies. Excuse me. As you can see, this is Attack of the Seaside Resorts. I have zoned every place in my empire that I can build a seaside resort, and I will be building one on all of them. I'm also going to build a couple of wonders that I realized I could build really cheaply, such as the Great Library. We'll go ahead and do that, I guess. They do nothing, but they provide a little bit of tourism, so might as well do it. And the Hagia Sophia, might as well. I might also build the Podella Palace. Where would be the best place to build that? Can I build it here? I can actually build it in St. Petersburg. Yeah, that's probably the best place to build it. I mean, I'm giving up 4 production, but that's okay. And I have the plus 15% to wonder building from Brussels as well. I'm going to build an aerodrome up here in Nizhny Novgorod. I have a city-state quest to train a bomber, which is for a city-state that I actually do want. So I might as well finish that quest. Besides, once I get Manhattan Project, I may want to nuke somebody. It's always good to have nukes, right? Always good. Alright, and I'm going to do an archaeological museum here. Oh, and I did also find that I can build a national park right here on Lysefjord, which will be a really high tourism national park. So, let's go ahead and get a naturalist. Oh, we've got a builder in there. Let's go ahead and get a naturalist. And I do have to remove this farm, but as soon as I remove that farm, I can do it. Alright. Send him down here. Come on. What are you doing? What is... Come on. It's because there's pins. When there's pins on the map, it tends to behave oddly. But if you don't put pins on the map, you have to keep switching back and forth between the appeal lens and the regular lens, and it's pain. It's a pain. I wish you could leave it on a lens, but it will not let you do that. Alright, archaeological museum, then an archaeologist. Might as well go ahead and mine these, I guess. You'll note that I have the military policy logistics, which I think I've mentioned this before, but that actually really helps because it applies to builders too. So your builders get more movement when they're running around in your territory, which is actually kind of cool. Okay, let's remove that. This guy can build one here. Tver is going to Ravenna? Yeah, sure. Unless I can get to Brussels. I don't think I can. No. I would like to get a trade route over to Brussels, but that's pretty hard unless I go there, which is a terrible trade route. I do have a trade route to one of these cities, I think. Doesn't matter. I'm overthinking it. Like I've said, this game is basically over. I mean, It's at this point, it's just a question of running out the clock, building as many seaside resorts as possible, and I will eventually get a cultural victory. So, and we go to Lugdunum, sure. No, we'll go to Rome. Oh, I don't have it sorted by production. Come on. There we go. Of course, I have all these policies for international trade routes. So, and as soon as I think I'll have enough builders. Well, that's a contradiction in terms, as we know, but maybe I'll build one more here. This guy doesn't have anything better to do. And then I can switch off of the public works policy. Alright. Can't build one there. I can build one there. And I can't buy that tile, right? I can't buy that tile. Not sure why I sent him there. He needs to go here. Yep, there we go. Come on. Oh, he already used his move, right? Okay. The Great Ludwig van, as Alex would say. 5 turns, 6 turns, 11 turns, sure. Alright, now I gotta start removing actual tiles, which is a little bit annoying, but that's okay. Seaside resort there. What are we doing here? You go there. Where does this guy need to go? Down here, I guess? Yeah. Go there, Seaside Resort, go there, National Park. This will be a lot of tourism, actually. I'm going to see how much tourism this is. 46 tourism. I think that may be the highest national park I've ever seen. 3 natural wonder tiles, and a breathtaking 8 tile. It's equal to the sum of the tiles in the national park times 2. So 26 times, or 23 times 2 is 46. Not bad, not bad. Clear that. Sure. You can't build seaside resorts on hills, and you can't build them on tundra. And that's kind of a shame, because I could have quite a few more otherwise. Move that. You definitely want a national park, or a seaside resort or a national park on every single spot that you can have one. Unfortunately, this is one of the things that annoys me the most about this game. Okay? These 4 tiles could be a national park. They're all charming or better. They're in a vertical diamond. None of them are improved. But this tile happens to belong to a different city. They have to all be in the same city. And you can't swap tiles that are more than 3 away from the city center. Therefore, I can never build a national park there. Even though it would, it should be a legal location. Do I need? I just want to make sure. I have one to Washington already. Yeah, I'm going Kazan to Washington. I only need 1 trade route to each civilization, and I get much better benefits from the trade routes to Rome since he's my ally. Delete that, and what else? routes. Go down there, move that, harvest that, harvest that. Yeah. Let's go to Rome. Yeah, you go there. Oh. I don't own that tile. Never mind. Never mind. Delete these pins. And where do you need to go? Just put a lumber mill there or something. This guy's got 3 builds left. I'll just leave him up here. I expect to get this tile at some point. I'll just build it then. Move. I mean, I don't care about city growth or even really productivity or anything like that at this point in the game. I only care about culture. She wants to give me diamonds. I have diamonds. About more gold per turn. No? Sure. No problem, Cleo. You gotta have money to buy my blue jeans. So. Ugh. H.G. Wells, nice. Where do we put H.G. Wells? Where do we put the writing of H.G. Wells? Kazan, Novgorod, Moscow. I've got a bunch of places. Seaside Resort. Harvest that.
There's no business like show business.
Ah, there's Broadway. Nice. I have a great musician waiting to put some music in Broadway. Okay. Yeah. Move that. Can we build something else here? Let's see. I can build Oxford here. Actually, wait. I'll get one more builder out here. Alright, now I get to switch my government. I'm not making any more builders, I don't think. Nope, I shouldn't need any more. So let's get rid of Public Works and replace it with what? Don't I have any of the tourism stuff yet? Yeah, satellite broadcasts. There we go. That'll be e-commerce. And I'll probably replace meritocracy or something as I get the tourism policies. Okay. Seaside Resort. It is kind of a shame I didn't get Cristo Redentor, but that's the way it goes. Move that. Move that. Alright, archaeologist. There's one right up there. And you can just wait right there. You can wait right there. Alright. More trade routes, huh?
No one would have believed him.
War of the Worlds. Sure. Making a spy there. Where can I do a trade route? Anybody need production? I don't know why I'm really bothering to check, but I'm kind of anal about this sort of thing. Vologda. Could use one. Use a couple. Oh yeah, right. My new city. Sure. Give him a trader. Tech boost, right? Gain sources is active for 16 turns. Yeah. It's nice to get tech boosts, but mostly I'm just trying to level up my spies. I probably will need a couple of rocket scientists to disrupt rocketry in Rome if he gets
If you go, don't watch
close.
the big clock.
Alright, Big Ben. And I'm done with nuclear fission. Okay, so you're doing a neighborhood, then a theater square. I guess advanced flight. Hang on. What are we looking at? That's fine. Novgorod is building an archaeologist, I think? Yes. Get a free policy slot. Yay! Economic union is pretty good. Free market. I haven't built very many commercial hub buildings. I've been focusing on culture buildings, of course. I think I'm going to take Machiavellianism or cryptography. Yeah, let's do that. I don't really need money right now, so looks good. And where's my uranium? There it is. Okay. Seaside resorts. I like it when you find uranium under a seaside resort. That just amuses me. Yeah, you can go there. You can go there next turn. I'll just build them up. Build a mine. So much for my national park right there. Not that I could have anyway. Stupid game. Alright. You're building one. This guy has one build left. This guy has 3. Yeah, you go there. You go there, remove that, and build one. You've got one build. Do need one down here. Okay. I hope I have enough builders. I thought I built so many that I couldn't possibly need anymore. But I could be wrong. Yeah, having to harvest resources is the biggest thing. It takes an extra build action. Okay.
Very simple, is my
Great works, great works, great works. And I'll probably get... Yeah. I love it. I'm getting 55 per turn. The next highest person gets 4. Yeah. Not a lot of competition here. As soon as I get globalization, I'm going to go back and pick up this for Sydney Opera House. I'm still waiting to get a themed museum, believe it or not. This is the dumbest thing. This is what's so bad about great art versus great archaeology, or versus archaeology. It is nearly impossible to get themed museums with great art. I mean, I've gotten all but one of the artists in the game, and the one I didn't get wouldn't help me because it's sculpture. And I still do not have one single themed museum because artists always make 3 of the same type, or almost always. I think there's a couple that have a little bit of variety. Yeah, like Rembrandt does one religious and 2 portraits. I mean, I could theme... What? I haven't moved anything. Oh, I guess that does increase the culture and tourism a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe? No. Stop giving me that notice. The Hermitage cannot be themed, as far as I know. If it can, it's hidden. And we've got one more art museum ready to go for my next great artist. Alright, and you are going to Rome. Okay. Yeah, I may actually need another builder or 2. So funny. Never have enough builders. Even in the very, very end of the game. Now, Rome went to war with Scythia. Okay. Good luck. Good luck, Trajan. You got her, buddy.
We can roam the bloated stacks at the Library of Alexandria.
Great library. Okay, got rocketry. And... what are you doing? Oh yeah, bomber. I need advanced flight. Yeah. I'm not going to boost it. Sure. Build a hangar. No, build a lighthouse. Lighthouse shipyard. Hangar is basically useless. Actually, let's go down here. I have a theory about this. These tiles are not legal, but I think if I clear out this jungle, they will be. We'll see. Alright, brand new spy, right? Right. Let's see. Who do we want to spy on? Plastics. Yeah, okay. Okay. Move improvements. Where did I have you going? I thought I told him to go somewhere. Go down there. I need somebody right here. That's where I'll tell him to go. Alright. Did you get a promotion? No. What did I have him doing here? Oh, he stole a tech boost. I think in order to steal more tech, I'm probably going to have to steal from Rome. I might even want to sabotage this launch pad. He's got cat burglar, disguise, linguist. Now, the spying diplomatic penalty is additive. As he catches you more times, he dislikes you more and more. So, I have to be a little bit careful. I don't really want to lose my alliance with him. Although after I get e-commerce, it's not going to matter that much. Well, to be honest, it doesn't really matter that much ever. But, okay, uranium. I should build Manhattan Project somewhere. Get rid of that junk. Let's see. I could build Oxford here. Yeah, I might as well. And let's see, Manhattan Project, right? It's my second highest production city. To there. But they are doing an archaeology museum. Then an archaeologist, who's somebody that does not need to do any of that. They can build Mont Saint Michel. What the heck? And they could build, they're doing a spy. Come on, who can do my Manhattan project for me? In some reasonable amount of time. You're still doing a theater square, forget that. Moscow is doing an archaeologist. Novgorod? How long does it take them? There we go. It's the Nizhny Novgorod project. Okay, take that. Russia. God. It's giving me, I'm even having trouble theming archaeology in this game. It keeps giving me all kinds of different eras, which is actually kind of unusual. Ancient era is by far the most common. Oh, right. What did I lose? Stockholm? What? Somebody actually came back and got Stockholm? No kidding. He just put like 6 envoys into Stockholm. Well, recruit a great general. I cannot do that. So that quest, unfortunately, is going to sit there for the rest of the game. But I don't want to lose Stockholm yet. Actually, do I care that much? Great people. Yeah, we're still in the atomic era for great people. I think I will keep Stockholm. Of course, he may come back at me. I really should use containment. Containment lets you your envoys count as 2 if the suzerain is a different has a different government, and I'm pretty sure we all have different governments. Yeah, he has democracy. I could switch to that, and I very well may. Let's see. Yeah, these are not gonna work. Really? That's not gonna work? Huh. I wonder why that one is only a 3. It doesn't have any negative adjacencies. I don't know. I wonder if I planted woods, if that would make it go up. I'm not sure that works. Yeah, it does. Look at that. Alright, cool. Yeah, so I might be able to do that other places too. Seaside resorts. Seaside resorts. What's the appeal here? Yeah, if I remove this farm and plant some woods, I should be able to build one here. However, I will need some more builders if I'm going to do this. Where else could I do that trick? Actually, not a lot of places. Eiffel Tower means that most of these are going to be legal, no matter what. I could do it here. Yeah, if I remove, I don't know if maybe I should remove this stone, actually. What do I need to build here? Spies. Okay. No tech boost. I could just siphon funds. Yeah. I'm just going to siphon funds because you can only steal one tech boost at a time from a civ. Like if I went to another Roman city, it would be giving me the same tech boost to steal. So, alright, you can sleep. I can't do anything there. Actually, let's see. If I plant woods here, is that going to be enough to get that? Yeah, it will. Okay. I may have to switch back to public works. What's my tourism looking like now? 816 per turn. Yeah, it's getting there. Sure, Cleo. No problem. I should try to see if I can do it before I need to sabotage any launch pads. Alright. Well, don't really need to do anything here. I have so much money from Big Ben. I kind of feel like I should spend it, but I could do a Lavra. Okay, remove that. And remove that. Yeah, I need to remove this jungle, I think. Sasha is counter-spying the commercial hub. Okay, Moscow to Rome. Yep. Harvest that. I think I have one more builder coming down that way. Yes, I do. Okay, so remove that and plant forest. Let's see if that is enough. Uh-oh, here comes Scythian apostles. Yep, that did it. I should do that everywhere anyway because it gives me +1 appeal. It gives me more tourism. The appeal of a seaside resort is based on its tourism. So. Seaside resort. And one more build. Sure, go down there. Yeah, once I get globalization, I guess I'll switch back to public works. I don't know. This will give me Machiavellianism, assuming I'm able to build it. Mont Saint Michel gives me nothing at all. Alright, I'm just wondering where these guys are going. If they go over here, I can't really stop them. I need to convert this city anyway. Not that it's that big a deal. Who has a Lavra? I guess we'll get an apostle. I actually can still have one more religious belief. I just don't think there's anything worth getting. Wow, really?
If God had really intended me.
Unfortunately, I was actually... what did I get? Aluminum. Okay. Yeah. That's kind of a shame, because I would like to build an aluminum mine. Wait, where's that one? Yeah, there's one there. Where was the other one? It just showed me the same one twice, didn't it? I'm confused. I don't know. Oh, I think Broadway actually gets more tourism than, like, the Palace does. Where's Broadway? Oh. I don't need music. Don't I have a broadcast center somewhere? No, I don't. There. Do I have people building archaeologists? Yeah. 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 Apostle gets promoted. Oops. A little too far. Telecommunications, I guess? Oh no, I don't think I want to do that yet. I do need to buy a bomber. Are there any more city quests, state quests I can do? No, there's no way. No way. Alright, yeah, I'll go ahead and do telecommunications. Get nuclear subs, why not? Alright, Seaside Resort. And Seaside Resort. Yep. Okay. Tech boost, nanotech, yeah. Do I want to go ahead and disable the spaceport? No. Let's get the tech boost. Alright, clear that. I don't know where these guys are going. I guess they must be going up here. I think you get a bonus for being adjacent to a holy site, as I recall. Alright, let's see if that worked. Well, it worked for that tile. Didn't work for this one. Interesting. I may make a national park here. Charming, charming, charming. Yeah. Charming. Yeah, this is a legal national park. It's not really a very good one, but it's okay. Alright. And I should buy... I need to buy these tiles and I can make resorts there, I think. What's this one? Yeah, because that'll be a 5. 5 tile. There we go. Alright, let's see where these guys go. Yep, here they come. I figured. I lost Brussels. I don't really care.
I stepped onto the rooftop of the pod.
Oh, this guy's so not good. Where could I even use him? Rainforest. Does Rome have any rainforests? Yeah, we've got a few. Not very many. Egypt has rainforest. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's not really any great spots. I think I'm gonna pass. He is Atomic Era. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. It's possible the next one is Mary Leakey, and I really want to get Mary Leakey if she pops up. Okay. Machiavellianism. Yep. I should probably get gunboat diplomacy. Yeah. I don't know if I really need meritocracy anymore either. It's not bad. I mean, it gets me to the end of the culture tree faster, I guess. Wait a minute. Didn't I just get globalization? Where's e-commerce? No. Why is it letting... Oh, never mind. God, I'm tired. Ugh. Alright, Machiavellianism. Yeah, I don't really care about Brussels. I'll just let them have it. But 15% to wonder production hardly matters at this point in the game. No tech boost to steel. Okay. What am I doing? Nanotechnology. Yeah, just go to Rome. Bomber. Rebase. Down here, I guess. Alright. Apostle. Let's see what promotions this guy gets. Blech. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a belief. And I think I'm gonna get monastic isolation. Scripture doesn't do much. Religious pressure is not very strong in this game. So, yeah, let's get monastic isolation. Tithe and monastic isolation. Now if I start losing dudes here, I can just, it's not gonna matter. I'm not gonna get crushed. Which, I mean, I don't understand how their frickin' religious strength is so strong. God, heaven. No pun intended. Man, oh man, oh man. And all I can do is just keep buying Inquisitors, I guess. I'm gonna let them attack me because I think being adjacent to a holy site gives bonuses. Let's move him out there and buy another Inquisitor here. I wonder if I'm going to have to switch to Holy Orders, because Scythia is actually pretty close to a religion victory. No, they're not. Never mind. 2 out of 5. But they've converted half of Rome, at least. Yeah. See, they're gonna take over Rome's cities religiously. So I gotta be a little careful about this. It's possible they could get a religious victory if I'm careless about it. Alright, national park. Not a very good national park, but it was okay. I think that's about it for national parks. Maybe, no, can't do it up here. Generally you want to look at mountains. No, can't do it there. The Colosseum's there. That's all 4 mountain tiles. That doesn't work. I guess I could do one here. No, I can't because they're different cities. Cannot do it. Yep. I've got too much city overlap and everything. Can't do it there. I really don't think I can do any more national parks. That's alright. Oh, you know what? I need to upgrade some units. I should probably start building some. He's doing Oxford. Might as well. Alright. Come on, Scythia. Come slaughter me with your stupid mega apostles. Yep. Actually, I'm not doing that badly. Okay, you can sleep. Alright, new city-state quests. Recruit a great general. Can't do it. Eureka for guidance systems. Trade route. Religious conversion in Buenos Aires. Yikes. Inspiration for social media. Recruit a great artist. Well, I think the only one of those I can do is recruit a great artist. No, I'll get social media inspiration. That's a really easy one. Alright, e-commerce. This is such an incredibly powerful policy. It's really funny. It's just too good. When you have international trade routes, 5 production and 10 gold per trade route. That is nuts. And let's see. International Space Agency. Yeah, I'm just going to stick with these. Get my spies leveled up quickly. And what else? Do I want any different military policies? Information era air units. Thinking about doing that. Maybe old Renaissance and industrial heavy and light cavalry units. Blech. Actually, let's do international waters. Yeah. Alright, looks good. Has to think about it. There we go. Yeah, I don't care about those. Want cultural heritage. Unfortunately, I still do not have a themed museum. Okay. Shipyard. Tank. And I'll start doing battleships and submarines and stuff. And I'm going to start building some over here too. Do I want a seaport? Yeah. Just buy it. Who cares? These guys will build submarines. They'll be nuclear submarines, of course. Stock exchange. I think he already has a seaport. Yes. You build destroyers. Sure. Yep. Seaside resort. And yep. Seaside resort there. Oh, I was going to switch back to public works actually. Let's see. Anzio? Yeah. 9 production for a trade route. 3 food, 9 production, 17 gold. Wow. The only way you can do a lot better than that is with Great Zimbabwe. And that's just massive amounts of gold. So. Can I build any more trade routes? Yes, I can build a harbor here. I might as well. Any more? I'm pretty sure everybody's got a commercial hub and a harbor that can get one. Yeah, they do. Commercial hub, commercial hub, commercial hub harbor, commercial hub, yep. I could technically build a harbor right here, I guess. That would be really funny. I was thinking about doing that at the very beginning of the game. Maybe I will. Nah, I don't think so. Let's get an arena and a zoo out after Oxford. I may build the Estadio do Maracanã right there if I'm running into amenity problems. I don't really expect to. Okay, remove that. Dig that. Russia industrial era. I'm having rotten luck on artifacts and art both this game. I just can't seem to... Yeah. Okay, telecommunications, done. Robotics is production to pastures. I don't think any of this really helps me in any way at all. I guess I could get a jet bomber. Or I could get Project Ivy or Operation Ivy. Not that I need that. I can upgrade my Cossacks to helicopters, I suppose. Yeah. Actually, sewers do kind of help me, I think. Maybe a couple of places. Alright. What are you making? Wait, what? Okay. Yeah, nuclear submarines. That's right. What? There we go. And you need an amphitheater and an archaeology museum. Seaside resorts. More archaeologists. Alright. Where can I dig? Down here? Sure. Oh, looks like there's a barbarian camp there. Hang on. Let's upgrade this guy. I don't think barbarians actually attack archaeologists, but I don't know. I'm not 100% positive. Alright. New spy. Yeah, go to Ostia. Transit to Rome and transit to Ostia. Okay, there we go. 3 more turns to nanotechnology. Alright, next turn. Seaside Resort. Delete that. How am I looking on tourism? 918. Well, I've had more than that. I'm about a third of the way there. It goes up fast, though, at this point. I'm the only one who's even been slightly trying for cultural victory. But I gotta say, archaeology is a lot better than art. It's just a lot better. Because art is too hard to theme. It's almost impossible to get a themed art museum. I mean, like I say, I have literally gotten all but one of the artists in this game. Ugh, my god. These guys are so powerful.
It is a beautiful and important monument.
Alright.
And an
That's nice. Somebody got a great engineer, looks like. Yeah. Joseph Paxton isn't bad. Alright, yep. Ostia. Okay. Seaside Resorts. Where else can I build one? There, but I need another builder. Alright, can I kill any of these stupid things? Yes. Yes, I can. Let's buy another Inquisitor. Unfortunately, then this guy's going to get killed. But there's not much I can do about that. I wonder if I should build a Lavra here. Yeah, probably not the worst idea. I'll just put it up there. Alright. I need more builders. I still have... Okay, this spot opened up. Didn't I have a builder waiting there? No, I guess I didn't. Alright, once I get cultural heritage, I'll, this guy can just come down. Yeah. Once I get cultural heritage, I'll buy a couple more builders. Looks like I do need just a few more. Is there anything else that's worth buying? I have so much money, I'm just not doing anything with it. Build a meeting house there. And this guy has so much production, I need to buy things. Buy a bank, sure. Okay, shipyard, lighthouse shipyard. He's coming at me with catapults and pikemen. I don't think he's coming at me, he's coming at somebody else. Alright. Alright, can I get a theme museum? In God's name, can I get a theme museum? Ancient barbarians. Ancient, industrial, medieval. No. Wait, I only have 2 archaeological museums filled? I thought I had 3. No. Industrial Russia, industrial Russia. Yeah. Can't do it. Lord. So aggravating. Oh, Teddy. Really? Oh, Teddy. Now, wait a minute. How did he start inside my borders with a surprise war? How is that possible? Alright.
Innovation in the past 200 years has done more to save lives and improve
Promote this guy to ace driver. Yeah.
the toilets.
Ace driver's fine. And what are we doing here? Oh, somebody cleared that barbarian camp. Alright. Fair enough. Come on. Yeah. Alright, got an archaeologist. If I take that, it's going to annoy Rome. I don't really want to annoy Rome if I can avoid it. There's plenty down here. And once I get heritage tourism, I'll get shipwrecks. Sleep. Okay, where can you go? Over there and up there. About right there. That works. Teddy, my God, really? I mean, this is sad. I'll be honest, this is pretty sad. Wow, really? Doesn't kill that guy? Okay. Well, I'm not too worried. I am not worried. There we go. Cossacks? Do I want to even bother? Guess I'll move. Oh, there's a submarine right there. He's gonna pillage crap. Ah, so stupid. Yeah, I didn't think about this. To buy a nuclear submarine. That's annoying. Okay. Well, this is a good place to stop. We have a surprise war with Teddy, who has pikemen. He hasn't upgraded his units. Again, I don't know. AI Plus is supposed to do better than this, and it usually does. But whatever. I mean, you can't really do anything to me besides pillage some stuff, so. But I'm, for the most part, just running out the clock on a cultural victory. I'll get there. It might take a few more parts, but anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I will be back in the next part.